Hello. Live stream time. Live stream time. Right, here we go. What we got? Let's see if we can bring that into focus. Live stream time. Right, here we go. Is always on charge. Dropped it off edge of sofa. Now won't charge. It happened before when we first bought it, where it was slightly dropped and then the charging point was touching metal casing inside, so it was shorting. Okay, so this is just want to make sure we're okay recording. Make sure we're live streaming okay. Oh wait, yeah, it looks like we're okay. Yeah, good. Live now, right, okay. Alright then, they're going to find you things to fix. Anyway, so we've got a Hometech model ALFA 500C, made in PRC, People's Republic of China. So is everything. I don't know why they bother putting anything on where it was made anymore. The exposure on this Logitech C290 goes a bit, starts shutting itself down. So here we got a little bit of a laptop, looks quite thin. Yeah, it's quite a thin laptop. Right, now the only problem I really think is this little thing that comes with it. Now this is a Hometech. What's the model on that? Let's get the light shining on it a bit better. Model, can't even see that. Can't see that. Let's see if we can get the microscope on it. Let's get some light on it. Right, let's turn the microscope round so I'll get it straight. Okay, let's swap the camera. Here we go. Let's try and get it. Let's try and get it in focus for you. There you go. So what we've got here is the charger that comes with it. Model MX24W1 -1202000000, yeah, V. Input 100 to 240 volts, 0.7 of an amp, 50 to 60 Hz. Output 12 volt, 2 amp. Yeah. Okay, so let's go back to the other one. So this thing, it doesn't look big enough to run a laptop, and I thought most laptops run off 19 volts. So anyway, we've got one here that runs off 12 volt. Okay, so what I've done is I've measured that without load, that adapter, and it's okay without load. Up the top there we've got them just here. Hang on, let's get the other view. Where's the rear view? Yeah, here we've got a bench power supply. We've got it got 12 volts, and let's get back to the other one. Yeah, 12 volts, and I've got it on some flying leads. Here they are. Hopefully it's the right adapter. So we're going to just see if it starts to draw any current. I'll just turn the crowbar, well, the protection. Yeah, that's it, the milliamps is breaking down, but the voltage isn't. Why not? That's weird. Oh well. Yeah, there's not much amps, so let me better give it a bit more amps. Right, let's just plug it in, because I can't tell whether on this supply there's no way to attach to it. There's no way to attach and measure the current, so we'll supply it from the bench power supply. Right, let's stick some power in it. There it is, down there. Let's see what we get. I've already checked that it's the right polarity, so everything's good that way. Here we go, let's stick it in. And keep an eye on the top power supply. Alright, that's already bottomed out. Let's give it a bit more amps. Yeah, that's nearly 2 amps are dead, yeah. So yeah, it's dropping the supply at 2 amps, yeah. So definitely there's a short, just like they said. Where is it? Yeah, we're shorting the metal casing inside, so it was shorting. Yeah, so I've got the same trouble again by the sound of it. Okay, so it's been for repair once, and it's come not here, it's somewhere else. But whoever fixed it didn't do a permanent job. I know, so I'm not sure what we're going to be able to have to do to it, or even if it comes apart easily. So anyway, this is where we take it apart. Let's get it apart. Take some screws out. Never took one of these apart before, so I've got no idea. Just taking some screws out at the minute. That's all I'm doing, taking screws out. Alright, yeah. Okay, so we've got a hard drive. I don't even need it, don't even know if we need to take that out. Take it out now. Right, so we've got a hard drive. Doesn't look bolted in, does it? Is it bolted in? Yeah, there. So this is one of those jobs. If people know you mess around with electronics, they'll find you something to do in your spare time. But what they don't realise is I got no spare time. That's what they don't realise. So I'm basically doing this just to get it out of the way. Just to get it out of the way. Okay. So all we can do is take a lot of screws out, and let's hope it's a very easy charge port to get to. Because if it isn't, it could be a motherboard out business. I hope not. Really haven't got time for that. Motherboard out. The charge port is the problem that goes on most of them, and I'd think they'd make it so that was the most easiest thing to get to, but it's not just laptop, it's phones as well. Yeah, the phones are that's the side one. Yeah, the phones, let me just move that out of the way a minute. Trying to get these out of the way. Yeah, what was that phone I fixed? It was take the whole thing apart just to get to the charge port. It's ridiculous. I don't even know if I've uploaded the videos for that yet. It took so long. It took about 3 hours in all. I think I was so fed up at the end I didn't even bother uploading the video. Never mind. Yeah. So I got my Checkmate case. Checkmate 1500 plus case off Steve Jones. He delivered his Kickstarter. Have a look at my video on that if you want to have a look at that. And I still haven't built it. I still haven't done it. So I waited a year or so for it, and I still haven't built it. But I found some pieces. So found the bits I put aside for it, so I've got to repair the motherboard, as I keep saying. Oh, what's that motherboard? Is that called screws out? Yeah. Alright, let's see how easy this is going to be then. Let's get a spudger. If I can get one out of the drawer. I seem to have made my drawer inaccessible. As you do. Hold on. Right. Okay, we've got this little cheap one. Is it one of those that's gonna come out, or is it gonna be one of those bastards? I hate messing with these things. Right. Sometimes the keyboard's held in. Oh, it's coming out. Sometimes the keyboard holds it from the back. Right, I'll stop in that now. Whoops, not the camera. Shit, sorry. Right, looks like it's held from somewhere. They don't make me. Oh, it's even on. It's lit up. This is. Oh, it's coming on. Why is it coming on? It's just suddenly decided to come on. Right. Can't find required map name here. Won't find alarm. So why has that come on? Maybe I've released the pressure off whatever was short in it. Well, maybe I turned it on with this. Right, this is coming off quite pleasingly enough. The middle's a bit weird. Right, so we're nearly off. There's something in the middle. Something holding it from the middle. Not sure what though. Oh, that's it. Right, we're loose. Oh my god. Yeah. Right, let's put that to one side. What we got here? Let's have a look. This looks like it's built down to a price, isn't it? Massive battery. Get a battery on that. Little L-shaped battery, big one. Right, okay. So there's a charge port. Got some kind of flippy up Ethernet adapter there. Right. So what we're going to do now is have a look down here, see if we can get to this bit. It's awkward. Yeah, there's the bit in question. So how do we get this out? Let me ask ourselves. So, that's loose there. See that? See that there? That's loose. That's just loose, that is. So that's had a bit of a knock or something, or it's just not been. And that's loose as well. So the whole thing's loose. Whether someone's already had a go at this. So let's take the ribbon off. Should unplug the battery really. Does the battery come out? I should unplug the battery really. Yeah. Where's my better things? Seem to have lost my expensive. Yeah, I've unplugged the battery. That's good. Okay, we don't want any problems with shorting out. Okay. We seem to have a weird something going on here. There's a piece of plastic there, look. Piece of broken plastic off the corner of the see there? Piece of I dropped it. Piece of broken plastic. So it's had a bit of a knock, that. Right, let's try and get this corner up. Is this going to come loose? Oh, that's even better. So we've got a shorted out charge port. Looks like it's someone's put some stickers down here to try to keep it. I can't see the problem on a shorted out port. Touching the metal, they said it was, so that was down there. Oh, I see. Yeah, there's a piece of, maybe it's penetrated through the what's that there? You've got a bit of steel there. There's a piece of steel sticking up there. So this sits like that. Why have we got a bit of steel sticking up? That is weird. I don't know what that is. What? Oh, they put some Kapton tape over it. There's a bit of steel sticking up, touching the charge port. Looks okay there. Let's get this under the microscope a minute. Have a look at that. Swap over cameras. Right, let's just get this back a bit. That's it. Okay. Let's have a look at the port. Right, there's the charge port. Let's try and get it in focus. I always go the wrong way. I just want to see if there's any crack on that. Is it cracked? Why can't I see anything? What we got there? Out of focus now. Let's get back in focus. Let's get it up a bit higher. Looks okay. Yeah, looks okay. I can't see any broken stuff. Well, I've got a bit of a weird thing now. Switch back to the other one. There you go. Right. See, just here, there's a piece of steel. Let's get the the microscope on that and have a look at what's going on with that. I don't know what that is even. What is that? It's Someone's put some capped on tape over it. Oh, what is it though? Let's just let's get it on a different angle. Let's go on an angle, see if we can see it. That's just sorry about the wobbling. Just trying to work out what it is. Right, there it is. What is it? Why would you have a piece of steel sticking through the laptop? Touching the port, yeah. The capped on tapes obviously fell off it. That's some weird lot, isn't it? I wonder what it is. Obviously they've done something and it's happened again. Whatever they've done it, it's done it, they fixed it and the same thing's happening again. Well, why would you have something sticking out where the charge port is? Let's see if it's conductive. It's got to be conductive. It's definitely going to be conductive, but it's just... Oh, I've got no sound. Right, let's try that against that. No, that's not conductive against that. See if it's conductive. Yes. I suppose it's just to hold the charge port down firm, but yeah, that's what it's for. It's just to hold it. Oh, is it to locate the PCB maybe? Well, I can't see how it's anyway, doesn't seem that conductive, but maybe it is. Right, what we'll do now is we'll stick come back to the other view now. Hold up. Let's get rid of that. Right, let's plug in our power supply in there and see if it still shorts out with nothing in the way. Okay, so I'll turn the supply down. It won't be much load on this bit. Let's get the adapter back. Okay, let's watch the voltage and amps. Let's just plug this in. Ah, there's no short now. There is no short. That doesn't mean anything though, that just means there's no short on that PCB, but it could be the laptop. So what I'll do now is I'll plug this back in. We need to sort that out now. So why is that right there? So you've got your screw that goes over that. Oh, it's just a locator. I know what's happening, it's there. That's the problem. See there? Steel. So but this connector, when this connector's down, the little piece here is shorting directly onto that steel there. let's just have a look. Let's have a zoom in and see if it's any black on it or anything. See if we can see where it's been arcing up. Right, what we got? We got a mark. Let's get some light on it. Right, so we've got a mark there. Let's zoom out a bit. Yeah, so look at that. Let's go right down to it. Hang on. Let's see if we can see. Let's see if we can see any black or shorting out. Oops, come on. You can do it. What am I looking at? No, look. What am I looking at there? Let's go right down. What am I looking at? I can't see bugger all, can I? No, where is it? What's that? I wish I could manipulate this camera the right direction. I think it's because I left it loose. Where are you? There. Keep going. You're doing right. Oh my god! Come on! I'm trying to move it in the opposite direction. My eye to hand coordination is trying to work in reverse. Hang on. Let's just get this scope round the right way first. Right, what we got here? See, that's facing the wrong way. That's better. Okay, back in, facing the right way. I can get my eye to hand coordination right. Right, here we go. What's that? Looks black there to me. Let's go down lower. Right, focus. Oh dear. I just want to see some shorted out steel, if at all possible. Yeah, so they were absolutely right. What they said happened before, it shorted out again. So, what happens the next time it happens then? Just short it out again. So, we could just put more tape, but I don't like the idea of that. Keep putting tape. Oh, I got some Kapton tape, but I could put a few bits on. Right, let's switch back over to the other view. Get rid of that. Let's get some Kapton tape. Kapton tape. What did I do with it? There it is. Let's get rid of this nasty stuff. This nasty... what do you call it? Let's get rid of this nasty duct tape. Put some nice Kapton tape, couple of layers. That's what it used to have by the looks of it. Well, it should have had Kapton tape. Yeah. Right, let's get rid of that tape. Okay, this might be a quicker fix than I first thought. The only problem. Get rid of that thin Kapton tape. That's the original stuff. I don't know what this is here. Why they put that on there, I don't know. So that there's a locator knob there and there. So yeah, that sticks out quite a lot there. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's bent. It's actually bent up. What is that that's bent up? It's bent up sticking into it. What's that? That's the keyboard. So somebody's pressed the keyboard down. Yeah, that's what that is. So the problem is, let's just have a look at it this way up. Oh yeah, you can see it. You can see it. I'll show it you. Look at that. Now the back's off. Can you see that? Now the back's off. See how bent it is? I don't know if you can see that. So obviously when the screen's been pulled, it's bending this tray, and that contains the keyboard and everything. Oh no, they just melted down. Yeah. I see. Well, because it's I can't really fix that. Can't bend it straight. You've got some plastic nodules that come through from the other side of the plastics onto the steelwork. These are still, and these ones are actually moving. Can you see them? So like they want melting down to hold it still, really. But that could have its own consequences. So what we'll do is we'll leave that alone and put some Kapton tape on. A couple of layers if we can get it in. I bet there's not too much room. I've got some nice Kapton tape. I think it's probably thin stuff. This will get them out of trouble for a while, but maybe I could put a few layers on. Let's just grab my knife. So we're gonna put a few layers on there. Why not? We're gonna start like that and just trim it up there. Okay. Push it over there. Over there. That's it. Okay. I'll try one more layer. Putting too many layers on, it's gonna maybe won't let the port sit down. Okay. Right, I'll give that a go. Can't put any more on it really. Yeah, it's quite tough. I mean, yeah, probably okay. That'll probably short out again. Trouble is, there's hardly any room to put anything else in there. You know, any kind of packer. Right. Anyway, let's put it back in. We're on live, recording live. I found the short, it's exactly what they said it was. I took the tape off and put this back. to cut this a bit here to get it round this. Get it to sit down. That's it. Okay, let's get it clipped in if it'll go in. There's a bit of a broken piece of plastic on there as well, never mind. Right, let's have a look. That's about it, yeah. Okay. Yeah, get these screws back in. Alright. Right, where did I get that from? Can't remember which screws they were there, never mind. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, let's get some more screws. I haven't powered it up yet to see if it is fixed, but okay. Let's just have a look at the lid, because I don't want to fill the screws in. That is for the lid, so just that one's the lid one. That one isn't there. One more. Okay, looks good. Put that back there. What have I done with my screwdriver? Okay, now this bugger. This ribbon cable's the next bugger to get in there. Seem to be trapped. Oh, why is that then? You know, let's just undo the battery a bit. It's being clamped. That's better. Get down there. Oh, it's probably going to have to lift the battery up there. Awkward, very awkward. Is that? Is that enough? Okay. Right, plug battery back in. Right, so let's give it a go. Got loads of screws to put back in. Let's just count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's it. Okay, let's just try it in. I'm going to plug now power supply back in and see what we're drawing. Now everything's plugged in. Here we go. See if it shorts it out, yeah. No, we're drawing 160 milliamps. Okay. Suppose we ought to have a look. Really. Hang on, that's that one. Let me just put this battery screw back. Alright, put these battery screws back. That's it, let's open it up. Oh, we're drawing an amp now. Now we're drawing nothing. Now 2 amps. 200 milliamps. So I must have turned it off. Okay. So what we got light wise? Nothing. Alright, what's going on? Have I shorted out? I probably shorted it. Alright, yeah, so shorted. There we go. Yeah, let's give it a bit more current. It's probably trying to charge. Yeah, 1 amp. 1 amp. We got any lights on? 1 amp, 12 volts. Give it a bit more. That's it. So let's try and see if we're charging. So the laptop is coming on. You can't see. Hang on. Thought it was coming on. Yeah, light's coming on. Don't know if it's charging yet. All those lights, different lights. Power adapter. There's lock and there's some different kinds of lock. So it's 1.4 amps. You can see that at the top. Just up there. Oh, I haven't put the hard drive in, so we're not going to get much going on. Let's see if it switches off. So it's not shorting the supply any longer. Let's switch it off. Close the lid. Pull that out. And let's see if we can put it back together, and hopefully that'll be it. Right. There we go then. That's my Samaritan bit done for the day. Okay, let's get some screws back in it. These little ones are so here. Little ones there. Anyway, so that's the end of the live stream. Well, maybe not. Oh, that needs a bigger one. I'll keep it going for a bit longer. Get this back together, switch it on. Yeah, I wouldn't bother watching anymore if anyone is watching. I doubt anyone's watching anymore. Okay. So that's it, I can get on with my programming now. Get back with what I was doing. I've got a bit of an unboxing to do at some point. Well, unbagging. Yeah, I've got an unbagging to do. Device from China. It's just an ATX power. I'll do that on the next live stream, maybe this evening. They go in there, yeah, they go in there. Oh no, that has to go in after to attach the drive. Let's get the rest of these small screws in. It's got to come out of there. Okay. Some reason we seem to be screwed down. Right, anyway, put this back in. That's the drive back in. I don't know why. I can't actually get that one in, so what have I done wrong? What have I done wrong? Used the screw somewhere. Well, that's definitely that one. So, unless this one's a longer one. No, that's a short one. Can that be a short one? I doubt it. Oh, it probably can't be a short one. No, it's got to be that one. Shit, I seem to have a wrong screw somewhere. I did buy a load of screws. What did I do with them? I had a load of laptop screws somewhere. Tub of them. Oh well. Never mind, it's only an hard drive screw, that's alright. Okay. Never mind. Oh, it's not even going, is it? Is it? No, it's not going. Shit. So, what have I done? I must have used these the wrong ones. Oh well. Used the wrong ones internally. Oh, I've got loads of screws somewhere. What have I done with them? Laptop screws, they're probably still downstairs. Anyway, how long's this been going on for? 48 minutes, okay. Right, so I need 2 little screws and I haven't got any, so not here anyway. Let's plug the original laptop in, original charger in. Oh, what did I do with it? There it is. Let's plug that in. Here we go. Let's see if it likes it. It's a little laptop. It's a bit too flimsy for my liking. Switch him on, see if he comes on. Okay. Got logo coming on. There's the logo, HT. Let's just see if we can see. Oh, we've got a. Is that a charge indicator? Not sure. We'll have a look on. Well, I don't know if the Windows will let us in. It's password protected, I don't know. The hinge is a bit crap. too flimsy really, these laptops. So that's a Hometech ALFA 500C, 4GB of RAM. It's 15.6 inch screen, 4GB of RAM, 500GB hard drive, 10 times something, USB 3. Okay. Micro HDMI, Ethernet port. Just tip that like that, you don't wanna, can't really see what's on the screen. Celeron N3350, 2.4 GHz, 7.4 volt, 500 milliamp hour. Oh, sorry, 4,500 milliamp hour. Oh, we're in without a password, so let's just check the charging. Oh, it looks like it's charging. What's it say? Power mode, plugged in, better performance. It's flashing, isn't it? 24% available, plugged in. And it was flashing earlier. How do you know if it's charging? Plugged in, better performance. Battery settings. Battery notifications, battery saver, 24%. Why won't it charge? Oh, doesn't it charge unless it's off? I wouldn't have thought it's got enough power to do anything. Now the charge light's gone off anyway. So I don't know if it's charging or not, but it's coming on. Now as it's shorted out again. Alright, I'll just unplug that a minute. Let's just see if just see what it draws on the bench power supply again. Here we go. Plug it in. Right, so it's showing charging. It's 800 milliamps. So it's charging now. Let's see what it says. 25% available, plugged in. So that's going to go up and up and up, isn't it? Oh, it seems to stop now. Oh, it's dropped down, yeah. Yeah, but the operating system's shutting it off. So I'll take that out. I'll put the original charger back in. See if that temporarily says it's charging. Maybe it's one of those that charges when it's off. I don't know. Alright, so we got that in. Oh, plugged in, better performance, 24%. Oh, it is showing the icon charging. Yeah, so it looks like it's charging. Okay, that's going to be the video for now. Right, so what we got? 53 minutes, that's plenty. Okay, next time we've got I'll show you this. Can you see that? No, I can't see that. In there's I've got to unbox that after. That later on. We've got an ATX to breakout board. Might be sticking that in my Checkmate 1500 plus case, I don't know yet. Right, okay, that'll do. Bye bye.